Let me ask you something. And I want you to really sit with this question. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Now, that's a typical question, right? We get that all the time. But we're going to go deeper today. So, not what your parents want, not what your friends expect. Where do you want to be? What does your life look like? What are you building? And what have you become? Now, let's ask you the harder question. What are you doing today to get there? Because here's the thing most people never figure out: success is not a destination you arrive at, it is not a lucky break, a viral moment, or some spark of genius that strikes you while you're sitting on the couch. Success is a product of how you train your mind every single day. Your life is not a result of a big moment. It is the sum of everything you decided to do or not to do when nobody was watching. You see, here's what nobody tells you when you're chasing success: the gap between where you are and where you want to be is not a talent gap. See, rather, it's a habits gap. Think about every person you admire, every athlete, entrepreneur, artist, or leader who seems to operate on a different level than everyone else. You look at their results and you think, they must be special. They must have something I don't. But here's the truth: they were not born successful, they were not born consistent. They built systems. They showed up when they didn't feel like it. They trained their mind to run towards discipline, not away from it. Motivation is a spark. It is beautiful, it's exciting, and it will absolutely get you started. But discipline is what keeps the fire burning when the sparks burn out. And it always burns out. So, how do you actually train your mind? You see, it comes down to four non negotiable habits that every successful person practices, whether they realize it or not. So, what are they? Habit number one: protect your morning. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Stop or handing it to your phone, to social media, to other people's opinions. Guard it. Use it to move, to think, to prepare. You are building the version of yourself the rest of the world will need to meet. Do something else. And habit number two: do the one thing. That means identify the single most important task between you and your goal. Not 10 tasks, not a packed list. One thing. Do it first before anything else. You see, successful people are not more productive, they're more intentional. That's the whole secret. Habit number three: embrace discomfort. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you are quietly training your mind to stay small. Your brain is a muscle. Every hard conversation you have, every workout you finish, every page you read, you are rewiring what feels possible to you. Discomfort is data, it means you're growing. And lastly, habit number four: audit your circle. You are the average of the five people you spend the most time with. Not sometimes, always. The conversations you have, the standards you accept, the beliefs you normalize, they are all shaped by proximity. Get intentional about who gets your energy. But none of those habits will stick unless you make one fundamental shift in how you see yourself. You have to stop asking, am I good enough? And start asking, am I consistent enough? Consistency is not glamorous. Nobody puts it on a poster. There are no highlight reels of someone quietly showing up every single day for 3 years and making small improvements that compound into something extraordinary. But I'm telling you, that is the entire game. Think about water and rock. Water does not defeat rock with force, it defeats it with persistence, one drip at a time. Every single day, no exceptions. You become unstoppable the same way, not by working harder than everyone in one burst, but by refusing to stop when it gets difficult. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Build better systems, and success becomes inevitable. Here's what I want you to understand about determination: it is not a personality trait you are born with, it is a decision you make repeatedly every morning when you wake up, every time you choose to begin after another setback, every time you say, not today, I'm not quitting today. Let me repeat that. Every time you say, not today, I'm not quitting today. That is determination. And it lives inside every single one of you watching this or listening to this. So here is your challenge: not next week, not when things calm down, but today. Pick one habit from what I just shared and commit to it for 30 days. Just 30 days. Write it down right now. Write it down right now. Put it somewhere where you'll see it every single morning and make it a place where you can make a deal with yourself. No matter what happens, you do not break the chain. Because after 30 days, something incredible, I promise, is going to happen. That habit stops feeling like effort, it starts feeling like identity. You stop being someone who is trying to be disciplined, and you start being someone who simply is. That is the moment your mind transforms. That is the moment your life starts to shift. And it all begins with one small decision made consistently over and over again. Lastly, the person, the only person standing between you and your success, look in the mirror, it is you. Train your mind, build the habits, show up every single day. The life you want is not waiting for the perfect moment. It's not. It's not waiting for the perfect moment. It is waiting for you to decide you are worth the work. Now go build it.